Hi guys, so today I have a great video for you guys. I have the absolute best police chase you have ever seen in your life, and I am not even kidding, it is the truth. You are about to see for yourselves. This police chase is better than any action movie you have ever seen. And I'm talking about whether it's any I don't know, Bruce Willis action movie, Jason Statham action movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger action movie, Sylvester Stallone action movie, Steven Seagal's action movie, Jean-Claude Van Damme action movie. None of these movies, none of these movies is a match for what you are about to see right now. Just to put you into context, it is the police are chasing two suspects who robbed a guy, stole his watch, and also his car. And the daughter of this man alerted the police, and they were able to track these thieves. This is how the police chase began. So you have everything on this car chase. You have action, you have drama, you have thrill, you have comedy, you have it's like my cousin Vinny. I'm not even kidding. Without further ado, why don't we get right into it? Let's watch this.
To bring you this chase, look at that white vehicle. Could be a white Lexus at the top of your screen there, going northbound on the Florida Turnpike, started in Miami-Dade County. This driver is flying, has not hit anybody as far as we know, no accidents. Let's go to Ralph Rayburn. He's been following this chase for us. Ralph?
Hi, Lynn. Good afternoon. This is a vehicle, the white vehicle that you see at the top of the screen there, that white Lexus was reported stolen, was part of a carjacking that occurred, an attempted carjacking that occurred earlier this morning down in US 1 around, I want to say 250th Street, something like that. One of those bolos that they read out that the vehicle was missing or had been stolen, and allegedly at gunpoint and allegedly with an AK-47. There were believed to be two people inside the vehicle, the driver and then the person with the rifle. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit here. What we just passed, Joe? We just passed commercial northbound. We do have an aviation unit from Dade County.
Lexus. I hope Lexus had paid these thieves for real, because they made great publicity for Lexus. I'm pretty sure after this car chase, a lot of people rushed to Lexus and buy themselves a brand new Lexus because I mean
Up over this, calling out information as to exactly where the vehicle is. And we also have a trooper that you saw down below there, one of those beige and black Florida Highway Patrol troopers that's following the vehicle right now. They're efforting to get more assets. That's the term that they used to continue to follow this vehicle and try to get this vehicle stopped. It is traveling at a pretty brisk pace right here. We have not coordinated yet the speedometer that we can put up there sometimes to show you, but the vehicle continues northbound on the turnpike. And as we said just a short time ago, the police have been following it now. Well, we didn't say a short time ago. They've been following it probably now for the better part of maybe 10 minutes coming here northbound. Traffic is pretty light right now in this area of the turnpike, and the vehicle is unimpeded at this point. I'll bring the camera back. I don't want to lose that shot, but we'll show you exactly how far back. We're zoomed out Max out there, and he's going faster. My pilot, Joe Mancino, just told me he's going faster than we can go right at this point, and we do not see a trooper right now in the camera view, but we are following this vehicle. We do know that the police are following the vehicle, the two suspects.
Please keep in mind that the chase was way longer than that. I caught some part of it, but it's like 40 minutes chase. This guy took the police. Yes.
Allegedly inside here now. If he's going to go east or west when he gets to the base of the exit here, but he's coming around, making a sweeping left-hand turn. He's going to go around slower traffic very dangerously there as he goes over the overpass of the turnpike here, just towards commercially slowing down. And it looks like we're going to have a bailout here. At least one person is getting out of the vehicle. You see somebody with a gun, with a rifle there, trying to get somebody out of the vehicle. And we caution our viewers that that person was not going to let him in. Was not going to let him in. Very dangerous situation. You're frightening for the driver there of that vehicle.
I told you there was drama.
Now, that white vehicle. So again, our warning to people at home as we air this video live, that we have no control over what's going to be happening down there. We provide the pictures and the commentary. And Lynn, I'll toss it back to you here just for a second.
Yeah, that was incredible. I don't think we've seen that ever. This guy, not in my experience here on television. That we saw the suspect in the passenger side get out of the car. It looks like he had some sort of weapon in his hand, trying to get to the stranger in the car behind him. Couldn't get in the car, and then jump back into this white Lexus that police say was stolen. Wow, sign of major desperation. And then goodness, that driver in that gray car kept his or her wits about him or her and did not open the door or roll down the
They're going
window.
to try it again. They're going to try it again. Both park the vehicle, both getting out now with a gun trying to get somebody to get out of the vehicle here. They're trying to get the person to get out of the vehicle to get the keys. They're forcing the car.
Get out of my car.
They've got the person to get that person out.
Get out.
Again, I want to warn people, this is a live picture. This is a breaking story. You just witnessed a
This
crime
guy-
happen.
Back it up into the other vehicle. Now you're going to.
He
We have
doesn't know what
officers
the hell
arriving
is
here.
going
At
on.
gunpoint here.
He must be thinking he's in a
weapons
movie.
drawn, backing up. We're going to stay with the vehicle. We have a bailout. We have one person running. We know that person's going to be taken into custody. Now the vehicle has been switched to a Tesla. There's a police car that just missed that vehicle. They're going to be backing up here. They're going towards that vehicle. They know that there are rifles involved here. The police department knows there are rifles. They just hit another car. We're going to provide these
Tesla.
pictures here. They just alluded to that. We've seen now a police officer ram it with his truck. He's got his weapon drawn. He's telling the guy to get out of that vehicle, to stand down. We'll see what happens here, but we're going to stay on this picture as we believe the other suspect is now either being taken to...
Real drama is about to start. Yes, people. Yes.
We believe he's being taken into custody, but we're going to stay in this picture, obviously.
Right, and if we could move that banner and see the police officer down to the left there, thanks Ralph, demanding that this driver get out of the car. I guess you could call it a pit maneuver. Successfully stopped this driver from the second stolen car. We saw a few minutes ago the passenger
Car doors open, Landon. He's getting out. He's on the ground. He's on the ground. He's complying with police orders there to give it up. Give it up. He's going to try to make a run for it. He's not going to get far. He's not going to get far.
Picture of the
He's into
suspect,
it.
the driver taking off on foot. Ralph's got a
Right,
nice
he's in the
wide
yard
picture.
there between the two houses there. We'll try to stay with him here. We have the police officers from multi-agencies here. He's now crossed over the roadway there.
He just crossed the street without even looking
crossing
if
the
there was a
roadway,
car
going into
coming.
this canal, it looks like. Getting
Looks
into
like
the
he
water.
is. Yeah, he's jumped into the water.
Get him,
there. He's jumped
alligators.
into the water.
Get him.
Okay,
Get
so,
him.
Oh my.
Go get him,
okay, so he took off his life
alligators.
jacket, he's swimming, maybe I think he might have taken off his shoes.
What?
Looks like
No
socks there, I'm not sure.
alligators.
Swimming
What?
to the other
Where
side of the
are
canal.
they when you need
There's a
them?
police helicopter right above telling the agents where all the officers where he is. They can see him right now. The guy's telling him, where are you going to go? What are you going to do there?
There you
They're
can see him.
sending officers to the other side of the street here, to the other block. He's now, let's see where he's right. Well, he's in between two houses there, so we're just going to hang right here. He's got to come out one side or the other.
Well, and you hope to God that the people in these homes either are not home and their doors are locked. I mean, just the brazen crimes that we saw happen in the last 20 minutes by these two
There he is.
suspects.
All right, he's now moved in between these two homes. He's running across the street right here. As you said before, he shedded his jacket and he's just in the neighborhood. I don't know if he's familiar with this
running in
area and he's
socks.
going home or trying to get home. That does happen sometimes in these cases where the suspect or the person
like he's
that's
getting
being
tired.
pursued by police just tries to get off. He's getting winded. Adrenaline is probably pretty much drained out of him right now, so he's going to slow down here very shortly. But again, the police helicopter's above and telling the officers where he is, giving them an exact description, reading off a map of exactly where this guy is. So we are going to stay with this. The other scene is behind us now. For people who are just tuning in, there was a police chase that covered a couple of counties involving a...
Looks like he's taking a breather, Ralph.
Yeah.
You're looking at a suspect right there in the white shirt on the right-hand side trying to elude police. To the left of your picture
exhausted.
is what just happened in the last few minutes. He was driving that stolen white van, and now he's picking up, again, a little light jog without any shoes, wet clothes, after he's trying to get into that car. Maybe trying to
Right
break
now
into a house.
he's trying the car now. He may be trying the front door of this house right here. So
Yeah.
we'll bring the camera back out here and see if we can get information as to exactly what this address is for you.
So we're in Central Broward.
That Tesla with his pickup truck and then came out of the driver's side door with his weapon drawn, telling that driver to give it up. That it appeared then the door opened on the suspect's vehicle, the second vehicle of the suspect, and he complied by laying down on the ground. And then I don't know, he just jumped up and we watched him as he ran across the roadway there, trying to get away.
Who leaves
Police
their garage
officers
door
pursued. He jumped into a canal.
open?
He shed
Who
clothing
does
that he was
that?
wearing.
There's
We then
no
saw him a short time
people, no
later,
one
gasped
in the
and
house,
exhausted
and
from
the
all this
garage
exertion trying to get
door
away.
is
He came to
wide
this house that we're focused on right now. We see
open.
the police vehicles parked in front of the
I hope they
and
learned
around
their
it. They'll bring the camera back
lesson.
out and see
I
we're
hope
double
they
boxing
have
here.
learned
And they now believe that the suspect is in
their
the property here, possibly inside the house, and it's completely surrounded. Officers very heavily armed here, waiting for the next direction of exactly how they're going to pursue this. So we're going to hang on this picture and toss it back to you, Lynn.
Ralph, that was a very complete summary. We have a little update from police. There is some good news. The second suspect, this person's alleged accomplice, is in police custody. So now we're just working on getting this one suspect out of this house. It looks like definitely we're looking at a standoff. Would you anticipate, Ralph, SWAT to show up and this to become more of a scene?
Yeah, that. If you again, we're having some communication issues here, but if you can't hear me, yeah, I concur. We're trying to find the channel that they're operating on here, but it appears that they're going to try to be sensible with this and make sure that if there's any, first of all, they're trying to identify the home, and the homeowner make contact with the people inside and make a determination if there is anybody home. If there's no one home, then they're going to try to find somebody who knows the layout of the house, and by doing that, they'll know how many rooms are there, how many bathrooms are there, if there's a utility room, any egress, any place the person could get into or get out of, if there's attic space, crawl space, all the different things that the police do in this type of situation when they have a wanted suspect who was armed and may still be possibly be armed, who's on the loose.
very dangerous situation right now in the standoff for police and for neighbors. It is interesting to see that there are 2 parked cars out of this particular home, and we did see a few moments ago that suspect try the handle of that. It looks like it's a silver van or SUV, and it was locked. And this either garage didn't have the front doors opening.
Front door.
Yep. Let's watch.
Front door, he's coming. Somebody's coming out. This is him. That's the guy in the red shorts right there. Here, let me double it up here.
He's got his hands up.
There you go.
Took his shirt off, turning around, complying with police seemingly.
All right.
Out in his socks.
We can say it ended peacefully, I guess. I don't know. He's taken to the ground here. Joe, you gotta go forward. There we go. Thank you, Joe. Excellent job,
Oh
Joe.
my God! Look at the way he's carrying him.
Not taking any chances.
Slam him.
Anytime I guess you point a gun at anybody, it's got to be really super careful with what's going on. They have him. They're going to get his hands cuffed here. Place him in custody.
Wow, this was an amazing end to a very, very stressful and dangerous 40 minutes. Police have in their custody
At least
the
they
second
didn't
suspect
kill
involved in the
anyone,
carjacking
okay?
of several cars. One being the white Lexus
could
that
have.
police were chasing for 30 minutes, mainly on the turnpike. His alleged accomplice is in custody, and now he's in custody. Shocking that he came out of the house, hands up, without seemingly any weapons, and this ended this way, because all of his alleged actions showed us this afternoon that he was not going to stop at anything. Stopping poor innocent drivers in the middle of the street, he and his alleged accomplice with guns drawn to them, demanding they get out of the car. We saw one driver not get out of the car, the second driver, man, this poor guy, get out. His car was taken over and used as a getaway for a few yards to get away from police.
And we've learned that both of these suspects allegedly robbed a man of his Rolex in North Miami, but fortunately, the victim's daughter was able to get a tag number. That's how police were able to track down these 2 men and arrest them right here in Tamarack. 2 have been identified as 22-year-old Edward Foster and 22-year-old Matthew Gamer. And we have learned that both of those suspects do have a violent criminal history. In fact, Gamer was just released after serving 5 years for robbery, carjacking, and burglary. As for Foster, well, he had a warrant out for his arrest for a weapons violation. The FBI is now investigating, and both of those men likely to face federal charges. For now in Tamarack, we're Ramos, Local 10 News.
Oh my God! So can you believe this, guys? Can you believe this? One of them just got out of prison he was there for 5 years, and he just got out. The first thing he did was to go robbing people, stealing a car. Now he's going back for God knows how long, how many years, 20, because they would also be charged with some federal, I don't know what other charges. These kids are definitely going away for a long time. Parents, what the hell are you doing? Are you parenting your kids? Keeping up to their friends who they hang out with? Because I have a son. When he goes out with his friends, I need to know their names, their address, who their parents are, and I'm calling him like every 15 minutes or texting him, because you need to you need to parent your kids. You need to parent them. Otherwise, this is what's going to happen. This is what is going to happen. Anywho, guys, did you enjoy this police chase? Was I right? Or was I right to say that's the best police chase you have ever seen? Have you ever seen anything like this? It's like it was a movie. There was helicopter in the sky, police car, people like backing up, people with guns. You have everything. You had everything in this car chase. There was comedy, there was action, there was drama. Definitely. Anywho, you let me know in the comment section if you really enjoyed this, you appreciated it. I didn't like it at all. I've already seen it. No matter what it is, let me know in the comment section. And also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and comment. Until next time. Ciao, ciao.